Hello girls and boys, welcome back to Friday Night Garage Night. Yeah, starting now, starting the prep work. So I'm going to start taking the old paint off inside the cab. I have made a start on it already, if you can see over there. So it's a nightmare, man, what a job. So what I'm going to use for this is just these few pads, you know. Great for getting paint off, really good. I have noticed there's about 4 or 5 layers of paint and some cat oil as well around these areas on the other side, because I can remember when I was putting the doors on and I reskinned them, they were a terrible fit. In fact, they weren't fitting, they weren't going in the gap properly, and I've just discovered why. Because obviously it's been filled with cat oil, and you know the window frames have been altered and all that sort of stuff. So I've had to do all that. I've got one more door to do, I think, just to tweak it a wee bit, you know, and then that should be it. So like I say, we'll crack on with this, get some of this paint off. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. 120. When you're doing this with the pad and the grinder, which I've been using on the roof, just let the machine do the work, let the pad do the work. Don't start pressing down on it, otherwise it will start to heat up, you know, the panel. It can distort the panel. So just watch what you're doing, just let the machine do the work, and you should be okay. I prefer this method than to paint stripper, especially when you've got all new panels on. If that stuff gets on it, it's going to ruin the panels, isn't it? You have to start from scratch on that bloody panel. So I prefer it this way, do it dry, and then like I say, we'll go over it with 120, and then we'll seal it up with some edge primer. Yeah, there we go, that's the roof down to bare metal. So like I say, I'll go over it with the 120, just to check for any, just to give it some grip for the edge primer to go on. Then I can start dressing up the wheels inside the car, and hopefully get that painted inside the car as well. I'll get that done. Once I've primed the roof, when I do any filler work, because of the cold weather, what happens with catalloy or filler on bare metal when it's cold is that the filler starts to warm up as it starts to go off. So if you put it against a cold panel, what can happen is it sweats underneath. So if you ever come across it before on your projects, before you come a piece of catalloy and it just flakes off, it hasn't taken a grip, that's probably what's happened. So I usually, you know, put an edge primer on it, give it a bit of a key, and then, you know, then fill over the top of it, just in the cold weather. I find it helps, but we'll see what happens anyway. But we'll start on the like I say, we'll start dressing up the roof, getting that ready, primed and all the rest of it. It's coming on now, like, it's not too bad, you know. We've more work to do. I've done all the doors, they're done. Well, fitting wise anyway, they're all done. So just to strip them down, get them primed them and ready to go on. Same with the bed. A bit of work to do in there, a bit of surface rust to clear up, and then we can get that primed as well. I'm going to use I think it's a Raptor liner spray for that, because I'm going to put a hard bed in it anyway, so that's what I will use for that. I will show you next week on some of the newer panels, because I've taken the scuttle panel back down to bare metal as well, and that was a brand new panel, but there's like blistering coming up under the paint, and obviously that's rust coming through. So I've done that with that, just took it down to bare metal and next primed that as well. So like I say, you know, this isn't my forte, this prep work and paint, so we'll just see how we get on, just take my time and see how we got on, you know. So yeah, we'll get it ready, get it done, eh? I'll show you what I've done on the other side, the quarter panel, which I've started on that one, which you'll see on there. Might be a better picture. So what I'll do now is I'll go through it all now, look for any high spots and low spots. There's a couple of low spots here, just about there, and one about there. But all in all, it's getting there. It's just another step forward, eh? Another job to do. And we'll start on this side now and get this done. And we'll start on the other side just now, and then we'll start doing some marking out with a pencil just to find out where the low spots and high spots are. Like I say, we'll carry on now with this other quarter panel now, and then we'll catch you again next week, and we'll start on the filler work. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.